Did you know that the game Monopoly was actually inspired by a board game created to demonstrate the negative aspects of land monopolies? It's true. The original game, called the Landlord's Game, was invented by Elizabeth Magie in 1903, but it wasn't until decades later that Monopoly, as we know it today, became a household name. In this video, we're going to explore some fascinating facts about Monopoly that you probably didn't know. From its surprising origins to the astronomical amount of money printed for the game each year, we'll cover it all. Let's do it! First up, let's talk about how Monopoly became the game we all know and love. While Elizabeth Magie created the concept, it was Charles Darrow who popularized the game during the Great Depression. Darrow, an unemployed heating engineer, tweaked the rules and design, then sold it to Parker Brothers in 1935. The company initially rejected the game, citing 52 fundamental errors, but later changed their minds when they saw its potential. Talk about a $1 million mistake that almost happened. Now, here's something that might surprise you. The iconic Monopoly tokens we're all familiar with weren't part of the original game. When it was first mass-produced, players had to use items from around their homes as game pieces. It wasn't until 1937 that Parker Brothers introduced the first official set of tokens, which included a top hat, thimble, iron shoe, battleship, and cannon. Speaking of tokens, did you know that there have been over 20 different Monopoly tokens throughout the game's history? Some of the retired pieces include a purse, lantern, rocking horse, and even a howitzer. In 2013, fans voted to replace the iron token with a cat. More recently, in 2017, the thimble, wheelbarrow, and boot were retired in favor of a T-Rex, rubber ducky, and penguin. It seems like even Monopoly isn't immune to changing trends. Here's a fun fact that might make you think twice about your next Monopoly marathon. The longest game of Monopoly ever played lasted 70 straight days. This record-breaking game took place in 1961 at a college in Pennsylvania. Can you imagine playing the same game for over 2 months? I bet they had some pretty intense property negotiations. Now, let's talk money. Not real money, of course, but Monopoly money. Did you know that Hasbro, the current owner of Monopoly, prints more paper money for the game each year than the U.S. Federal Reserve prints real currency? It's true, in fact, over $50 billion in Monopoly money is printed annually. That's a lot of colorful cash. Here's another interesting tidbit. The most expensive version of Monopoly ever created is valued at a whopping $1 million. Created by jeweler Sidney Mobile in 1988, this luxurious set features a 23-karat gold board and diamond-studded dice. The houses and hotels are made from gold and adorned with rubies and sapphires. Now, that's what I call high-stakes Monopoly. But Monopoly isn't just about luxury and long games. It's also played a significant role in history. During World War II, the British Secret Service worked with the game's manufacturer to create special Monopoly sets for prisoners of war held by the Nazis. These sets contain hidden maps, compasses, and real money to help the prisoners escape. Talk about a get-out-of-jail-free card! Monopoly's global popularity is truly astounding. The game has been published in 47 languages and sold in 114 countries. There are over 300 different versions of Monopoly, including city editions, movie tie-ins, and even a version for millennials that replaces properties with experiences. Love it or hate it, there's no denying Monopoly's cultural impact. Here's a fact that might make you feel old. The Monopoly Man, officially known as Rich Uncle Pennybags, celebrated his 80th birthday in 2016 despite his age. He's still going strong, appearing on game boxes and cards with his signature top hat and mustache. Although, contrary to popular belief, he's never actually worn a monocle. That's just a common misconception. Finally, let's end with a bit of Monopoly strategy. Did you know that statistically, the orange properties are the most landed on spaces in the game? This is because they're within 6 to 8 spaces of jail, making them frequent stops for players just released. So next time you play, you might want to prioritize those orange properties. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video about the fascinating world of Monopoly, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Have a megamazing day.